Hello, everybody. We are back, and it is football season. It's the Chasing Points podcast, which we were really built for, is to pretty much talk about football because that's really what we talk about. We're going to start this podcast off a little bit different because we have a lot to go through. We have some awards, which we're going to fly through because the most important thing here is to see how bad Harrison's picks are. So we're going to start this off right, but we're going to start off with Harrison because he has an apology to make. Harrison, the floor is yours.
No, thank you for giving me the floor early. The other week, I did a big cat ranking, and I regrettably left off the great Eldrick Woods, Tiger Woods, the big cat himself.
Blasphemous.
I just need to apologize to Tiger, to his foundation, to Charlie, to the rest of his family. It's racked my brain for days, and I had to get this off my chest before we started. I really just wanted to apologize to the Tiger Woods family. So thank you for giving me the floor.
You're welcome.
Thank you for allowing me this space. And now we can move on.
Glad we got that out of the way. Let's go to our, well, first off, gentlemen, how are you doing?
Living the dream.
So good.
Excited? Excited? We got some football?
I'm so excited.
Okay. We got football 4 days in a row. Technically 5 days in a row.
Yeah. Keep
rolling. 5 days in a row
awesome.
football.
Yeah.
Yep.
College was great. I know we'll get into it at some point.
Yes.
The next couple of weeks.
Down the line. Yeah.
Great first week of football. And I can't wait
Manning
to hear
is
about
not him. That's great.
Yeah.
We'll get into that another time. The Great White Hope is no longer hoping. So let's get into our picks here.
Still
preseason picks.
Still great.
I don't even care how I'm doing. I'm doing great. You guys know I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I will be nervous in a few hours. Preseason picks. Let's start with the AFC East. I'm just going to run down these gentlemen, and we can question each other at the end of it. For the AFC East, I have the Bills. Sam has the Bills. Harrison has the Bills. Brendan has the Bills.
Clean
for
sweep.
The AFC North, we have the Ravens for all of us. Clean sweep. We have AFC West. I have the Broncos. Sam has the Chiefs. Harrison has the Chiefs. Brendan has the Chiefs. I'm the only one taking a risk here. I'll be by my lonesome.
That's
AFC
right.
South. Texans. I have the Texans. Sam has the Jags. Harrison has the Texans. And Brendan has the Jags. We are split on this one. This is very interesting. I would love to revisit that one. The AFC wild card. I'll just do the 3 in a row for me. I have the Bengals, Chiefs, and Chargers. Sam has the Bengals, Chargers, and Broncos. Harrison has the Bengals, Broncos, and Chargers. And Brendan has the Bengals, Chargers, and Broncos. Let's go to the NFC East. It is a clean sweep, except for Bacon, which he's a hater. The Commanders for him, but we have the Eagles. For the NFC North, the Packers for myself and Sam, and Bacon. Harrison is going to Bears because he loves Caleb Williams, and we can get to that a whole nother time.
I love Ben Johnson.
Excuse me, sir?
I love Ben Johnson.
You do love Johnson.
You are wearing the
NFC
USC
West, Rams for me, Sam Niners, Harrison, of course, is Cardinals, and Bacon is the Niners for that one. The NFC South, the division that nobody cares about. The Bucks I think we all have. Whoa.
I got the
Sam
Falcons.
has the Bucks, Harrison has the Falcons, and Brendan has the Bucks. This is exactly why I said I would love to see Harrison's picks. NFC wild card. For myself, I have the Lions, Commanders, and Niners. For Sam, he has the Lions, Commanders, Cardinals. Harry has the Packers, Bucks, Seahawks. And Brendan has the Lions, Eagles, and Cardinals. All right. For the AFC Championship, Sam and I both have the Ravens, Bills over the Bills. Harrison has the Bills over the Chiefs, as well as Brendan. So we're split down the middle on that one. The NFC Championship, I have the Eagles over the Rams. Sam has the Eagles over the Packers. Harry has the Eagles over Packers, and Brendan, again being a hater, has the Packers over the Eagles. Super Bowl here. I have the Eagles over the Ravens. Sam does as well. Harrison has the Bills over the Eagles, another hater. And then Brendan has the Bills over the Packers. All right, I'll stop there. That was a speed run. I'm impressed with myself. Gentlemen, any thoughts on the picks before we continue?
I'm proud of you. I backed off the Bengals winning the AFC North because I'm soft and just went with the safe one. I stuck with my Bears, though. And then I also changed. I had the Commanders win the NFC East, and just the more I've read and saw about them, I'm worried for their year, so I stepped off that one too.
Okay. Thank you for that. Anybody else? Okay. I'll take your silence as moving on. Awards, MVP. I have Jalen Hurts. Sam has Joe Burrow. Harrison has Patrick Mahomes. Brennan has Lamar Jackson. We all have some of the top quarterbacks in here, so I don't think any of us can really go wrong. I have no quorums with any of the picks. Offensive player of the year, I have Derrick Henry. Sam has Jamar Chase, which you probably should change now because of who he signed to. And same with you, Harry, and same with you, Bacon, which I think you might change yours right now. Are you staying with yours, Bacon, or not?
We're Fabletics fans.
No, let Bacon speak for himself here. You staying, Bacon, or what?
So hang on a second. So let's take a step back. So does Fabletics make shoes?
They do not that I know of yet.
Okay. It's like athletic apparel, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I had known them for. But if they were all of a sudden making football cleats and Jamar was going to wear those this year, then I would absolutely change my pick.
Is it like a streetwear deal?
I don't know. I want to see more. But if he is wearing Fabletic cleats, we might as well sign up his ACLs and his Achilles for the nearest hospital because he's going to need it.
All right,
and I don't wish that upon him. It's just not a good look.
If it's just clothing, then I'll keep my pick. If
it's like a streetwear thing, maybe.
Yeah, athleisure.
It's giving big baller brand to me, for that. That's what it's giving.
I think Fabletics is a little more.
I mean, in the shoe wear game,
sure.
Not talking about the apparel. The big baller brand apparel was basura, but that's a whole other thing. Defensive player of the year, I have Patrick Surtain Jr. Sam has Micah Parsons. Harrison also has Patrick Surtain, and Bacon stuck with the white, TJ Watt.
I have to throw one in there.
Offensive rookie of the year, I have Tyler Warren. Sam has Omarion Hampton. Harrison has Cam Ward, and Brendan has Ashton Genty, which I really, really thought about on mine as well. Defensive rookie of the year, I have James Pierce Jr., which I went back and forth with Abdul Carter. So, Harrison, I respect you for that one. Sam took the risk of going Travis Hunter. I'm very intrigued by that. Harry has Abdul Carter, and so does Bacon. Shocker there, Bacon. Coach, I have Sean Payton. Sam has LeFleur. Harrison has Sean McDermott, and so does Bacon there. And in the comeback player of the year, I have wait a second. I have Hutch. Sam has Dak. Let's talk about that, and so do you, Bacon. And Harry has Hutch. Do you gentlemen want to explain that real quick?
I saw Brendan put Dak on there, and I changed it from Hutch.
It's a good pick.
I filled this out first. Bacon, you can go here, but I just think this defense is going to be bad, and the running game is bad, and Dak's going to throw for 1 billion yards.
Yeah,
that's if he's healthy.
I agree.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
George Pickens to the moon.
Pickens, CD, yeah. I mean, he's got weapons, so
yeah,
it's a good pick. If he stays healthy, he's going to throw for a lot of yards. And
his arm will fall off halfway through the season. Who gets the first round pick? The first pick of the draft. We all chose the Saints.
It's clear,
enough said.
I don't think it's
you're
close.
going into the season with Spencer Rattler as your starting quarterback.
Probably not great.
Can we find out a pronunciation on the other quarterback's name?
It's Tyler Shuck. I'm 99.9% sure.
Shut your mouth.
Tyler Shuck.
So, gentlemen, anything we have to say before we move on to picks? Okay.
I got nothing.
So,
I got nothing.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, cool.
I like all our picks.
Week 1. Let's just start with the game that we have and recording tonight. Cowboys at Eagles. We all have Eagles. Shout out to Eagles. Tomorrow night is Chiefs and Chargers. In Brazil, the second Brazil game, we all have the Chiefs. Bucks at Falcons. I have Falcons. Sam has Bucks. Harrison has Falcons. Bacon has Bucks. Bengals at Browns. We all have the Bengals. Dolphins at Colts. Everybody has the Dolphins except Harrison. Raiders at Patriots. We're split. Sam and I have the Patriots. Harrison and Bacon have the Raiders. Cardinals. It's a clean sweep for Harrison's Cardinals. Steelers at Jets. I wish we didn't have to pick this. Everybody picked the Steelers except for Harrison. Giants, Commanders. We're split on this one. Sam and I both have the Commanders. Harrison and Brennan, have the Giants. Panthers at Jags. We all have the Jags except for Harrison. This is starting off the way I thought it was.
Going off to a big lead.
Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah, all right. That was the logic last year. Titans at Broncos. We all have Broncos. Niners at Seahawks. We all have Niners except for Harrison. He has the Seahawks. Lions at Packers. We all have Go Pack Go. Texans at Rams. We all have Rams except for Sam. And then we have Ravens at Bills, which is going to be arguably the best game of the weekend. I'm the only one that chose the Ravens. Everybody else chose the Bills. And then the Vikings at Bears. We all chose the Bears except for Brendan. So I want to go back.
Mine? I'm picking the Ravens.
Ooh,
excuse me, you're picking the Ravens?
I'm going to pick the Ravens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just start there since we're there, since I think that is the biggest game of them all. Brendan, Harrison, why are you choosing the Bills in this one? And I obviously you got the MVP and Josh Allen there. Mm-hmm. You have a team that is obviously a Super Bowl caliber team. What is your thoughts on that, or is that just solely what you went with?
Because no one circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills.
It's hard-hitting analysis right there. That's what we want. That's what the listeners want.
I like them. They beat them in the head-to-head last year, and they're home. I like home teams, especially when we just pick straight up and not with a spread. So it's like I'm going to kind of err on the home team side, especially for a matchup like that. It truly could go either way. Like as you see, like we're all split on it. So hard to pick a winner there, but I like the Bills at home.
I think they're evenly matched to your point. But the only reason I picked the Ravens is because the Ravens don't have to play the Bills in the snow. And I'm sure as hell they're happy as hell that they get to play them this early. So,
yeah, for sure.
Well, every team is. Yeah, for sure. You have to play Buffalo.
But especially them.
Home field's why I picked the Bills, and I'm just it's a tough place to play. You got to imagine they're going to be fired up, jumping through fire tables and everything.
But I just think the Ravens, mustard and all over,
I just think the Ravens are a better team. Although I do think the Bills are really good, and they'll hopefully, for everyone's sake, we'll see them both in the playoffs. But I just like the Ravens a little bit better.
Okay. Bills. We're split on the Giants, Commanders. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just want to jump back in there. Yeah, Bills were undefeated at home last year. So there you go. Opening weekend. First game of the season.
So safe to say they're not going to repeat that this year.
Bills Mafia going to be going nuts.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. We'll see on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. It'll break right at the first game. I got you. Giants at Commanders. We're split on this one. Sam and I have the Commanders. You both have the Giants. Is this because you're praying that Jackson Dart gets in there somehow, some way?
No.
Or you just believe in Russ? I already know, Harrison, you don't have to speak on that one. I already know you believe in Russ.
Yeah. Bit of a homer pick for me.
Yeah.
Obviously, odds are Commander's probably going to take it, but especially since it's in DC. I don't know. I think like in weeks past, like we've discussed, I'm not expecting the Giants to be contenders this year by any means, but I expect them to be in more games than they were last year, to be more competitive. So, and in division games. So who knows? They come out strong, and they could pull this one out. So yeah.
I think they hang tough. I think they have just really great energy going into this season, and why not start it early? Their schedule's brutal the whole year, so I mean, if they can get off quickly, more power to them, especially with the momentum they had during preseason. It's just preseason, but we all know that. But I had the Commanders as the NFC East winner, but I'm just like, the more I read about them and the more I see, look at their roster, they just don't seem to have gotten better in a lot of places. And they won so many close games last year, including both against the Giants. And I just feel like that's just going to break the other way this year. I could be completely wrong, and Jane Daniels could be truly special. But if he takes a minor step back, not a major one, but like if he doesn't play up to how he played last year, I don't see the weapons around them, trading Brian Robinson Jr. And I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Yeah, he's fine and all, but they just don't have a lot of depth at running back. Like Eckler is on his deathbed. There's
a rookie.
Well, the rookie is phenomenal, which is why they got rid of him. Yeah,
the rookie could be good, but he is just a rookie. And then you're throwing you got Scary Terry, which we all love. But, question marks about Debo. So I just have question marks about the Commanders that I'm just not sure of. I could be completely wrong. And if they are just continue to go down the path that they have last year, but, sometimes you take a step back, and I just see that this year for the Commanders.
The line got better. They got Laramie Tunsil. I think they shored up some other spots there too. The Holden guys, the last couple years, like the track record there where these guys, like, they're not holding out. They show up to training camp, but they don't do anything until, the last week of the preseason, and then they sign for whatever and then get on the field. Like, the track record the last couple of years is not very good. So I can't imagine skipping all of training camp that Scary Terry is going to hit the ground running. He's talented enough that he can make me and everyone else look like a fool, and I think he'll eventually be fine, but that's a little worrisome. The depth at running back's a problem, and again, even if Jaden just has a little bit of a regression, you're still asking him to do a lot.
They won so many close games, and they played a lot of bad quarterbacks.
One of them, the Giants didn't even have a kicker, so one was Hail Mary. I think we went over it in the preview, but a lot of close games there.
I do believe Jaden is definitely a solid quarterback and a very, very good quarterback in the league. But again, as I always am hesitant, is about the second year for the guys, and I'm curious to see how that's going to pan out. We saw what happened with CJ Stroud, phenomenal first year. Second year, took a little step back. Still, was a contender, still was a valid quarterback, and I still think that's going to be the case for Jaden Daniels. I believe the Commanders have one of the oldest rosters. And to your point, on top of that, is they've won very close games. It fell to them in very close games towards the end, and I don't think that's going to be the case, especially with more tape on Jaden Daniels this year. As I said before in other podcasts, I will continue to say this again over and over and over. The Giants are going to be one of the most underrated teams this year, and they are going to be a thorn in everybody's ass, especially if they're close in the second half. I'm going to say it again and again and again and again and again. I see their defensive line, and I would be shook if you have a spotty offensive line. I'm just going to say that. It's going to allow their secondary, which is not too great, but it's going to allow the secondary to have a chance to actually play up on people because they know their defensive line is going to be at the quarterback like that. So I think that is a big factor. They have one of the best young wide receivers in the league. They have a phenomenal young tight end, which I think is still growing at this point in time. So we'll see where that goes. But I do believe the Commanders, just off of their cohesiveness at this point, will win this game, but I don't think it's going to be by much. That's the only reason I'm saying that. The other game that we're split on, just real quick, the Raiders against the Patriots. Sam and I have the Pats. Harrison and Brendan have the Raiders. Sam, you can go first. Why do you have the Patriots on this one?
I believe in home team. I think the Raiders have done a lot to improve, and regardless of what you thought about Antonio Pierce, and I know we liked him. Pete Carroll's obviously a Super Bowl winning coach and all, and I think they'll definitely be up for the challenge. I'm buying in on the Vrabel effect here. I think we've just seen him even take lesser talented rosters and make them better. So I'm just buying in on that. I wouldn't be shocked if the Raiders won. I'm not dying on a hill for the Patriots here, but I just think they're a better team and they're going to win. That's all.
I just believe in I can't even remember his name right now. The Patriots' young quarterback,
Drake May.
Thank you. I believe that this is going to be a year that he's going to take a leap, especially with a coach that has done well with certain quarterbacks and just also shoring up a defense, allowing them to have more time of possession. And also his offensive lineman that would basically die for the quarterback, as he said in his rookie press conference. I believe I have faith in that young man. I hope he does not die on the field. We don't need that young man. We've had a scare.
Was that Will Campbell? Did he say that?
It is Will Campbell.
Yeah.
He did say that he would die for his quarterback. So, I mean,
usually,
go ahead.
Usually I don't like West Coast teams going all the way east, but because it's like the first game of the year, I'm not too concerned with it. I think this is going to be a really underrated game to watch this Sunday. I really like. I think both these teams are like in the middle section, where they're not quite elite but not bad, and they both have stuff to prove. It's a completely revamped Raiders offense. Jacoby Myers requested a trade. Raiders said no. Then he just said, "Just kidding." So he's back. You got Genty's first game. That's always cool. And then Geno Smith and Pete Carroll, teaming up, at the quarterback head coach position. So, and then on the Patriots side, came off an abysmal year, but a whole new page with Vrabel, and I think this is just to be a really fun game just to see where these teams are at, because both of them are going to look entirely different this year than last, I think.
Agree. Brendan, close us out on that one.
You guys touched on all the points. Yeah. Said it all.
Hashtag analysis.
I'm not really
touching the points.
Not a big Raiders guy.
Not a big Raiders or
Patriots guy. Yeah.
Or Pats. I'm not really too high on either this year. Like Harry said, I mean, it's a completely new look team for both teams. But Geno, I'm really excited to see what Genty.
Yeah.
Yes.
How he looks in his first game. Obviously, Brock Bowers is a beast, right?
Yeah,
as well.
Sure
so Raiders offense doesn't look terrible, right? So they got some weapons.
Pieces.
And they have Chip Kelly, who likes to run the ball a lot. So,
and our boy, backing up Geno there, our boy Kenny. So just in case anything happens,
Super Bowl champion Kenny.
Exactly.
Two gloves.
Put some respect on it.
Two glove Kenny. Also, shout out to retirement for Amari Cooper, because he retired today from the Raiders. Shout out to him on that one. He was signed with the Raiders like a month ago. So there's that. With that being said, I will be making my picks as a parlay, so you can tail it or not. Do not get mad at me if you lose money. I'm just letting you know that I'm going to do that. I don't know if you gentlemen want to do it. I know Harrison is excluded from this because he can't do this because, work things. But if you guys want to tail or make your own and have people tail, then please do that. But that is that for us. We will be back next week with our picks for week 2. And that's it. Gentlemen, you have anything to say before we get out of here?
Happy anniversary, Alicia. Sorry.
Happy anniversary, Sam.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Thank you.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds, yeah.
Red Birds, green birds.
No, the
all
only
birds.
Go Birds
Blue
is,
birds.
is
all
the
birds
one that are
matter.
playing tonight. Okay, good. On that note, Sam, take us out of here, please.
182 in the books. Thanks so much for listening. NFL season is here. Guys, we did it. Congratulations. And
you're going to do it too.
Wow.
What? Wait, what?
Congrats.
I was being
Thank
What?
you.
You thought I was serious? Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Yeah,
That's all I got.
Go. Okay. All right, guys. Bye.